up? I'm Cedric.
I'm Ani.
And you're Chillin at the Holmes. All right, so we just kind of want to welcome you guys to our YouTube channel. We kind of want to introduce ourselves and let you know a little bit about what's going to be happening here on this channel. So we're lovers of conversation. We love to have conversations, so it's going to be a lot of conversation going on. We're going to be talking about hot topics. We're going to be talking about things that are taboo that a lot of people don't want to touch on. We are big on the controversy, so we're going to talk about things that are really going to challenge both of our brains and really make us really discuss some things and still be okay and in love afterwards, even if we have a difference of opinion. You know, we're also going to bring some of our friends on from time to time to talk about some things. We are newly married. So we want to just kind of take you guys on this journey with us. We are about to relocate, so we want to take you on that journey with us, as well as we're about to start our family with our children. So we just kind of want you guys to take this ride with us and get an inside scoop of our lives. So without further ado, we'll just go ahead and introduce ourselves, and we'll start with me. Cedric. I am a native of Charleston, South Carolina, 34 years old. I'll be 35 on July 13th. Hopefully somebody has a surprise party planned for me. I'm a lover of music. I am a lover of all things that have to do with the arts. I'm also a hairstylist. I am a songwriter. I just started in an online shoe boutique. As well as about to launch my hair collection. And, you know, like I said, I'm just recently tied down. You know, he got me. There was a lot of people that tried, they didn't succeed, but he got me. So, enough about me. I'm going to let him talk about him.
Hi guys, I'm Ani. I am from Holmes Corner, South Carolina. It's the country.
The country.
I am a jeweler. I make jewelry, handcrafted jewelry. I'm nail tech. I'm a nail tech, and I sing from time to time. I love music. I love children. I am also a preschool teacher, so I wear many hats, and I take on the full-time job of Cedric.
You look like it's such a tough job.
So, welcome to our life.
Oh man, so I guess that we'll discuss something with y'all. We'll do like a topic or something to just kind of let you guys know the direction that this channel will be taking. So we actually started recording before, and the footage actually got deleted. So we can't find the footage. So we did a Facebook Live where we kind of talked and answered some of the questions on Facebook Live for the people. And one of the things that we discussed, one of those taboo topics that a lot of people don't want to talk about, we both are a part of the church scene here in Charleston, South Carolina. And as we all know, the church is just big. They have a big stance on and against anything that they deem ungodly. And one of the things that they deem ungodly is not only gay relationships or people being gay, but especially a gay marriage. And it wasn't a lot of slack that we got from the community as far as us being married, but we did. There have been some negative connotations made, some actions taken that we both don't agree with, since we have been married, and I guess we can just kind of like shed some light on some of that. So I know one of the questions that we had was, what is it like being in a gay relationship and being a Christian? So I think that I kind of expounded on just talking about the benefits of being in a gay relationship or any relationship and being in a relationship with somebody else who shares the same beliefs and values and faith as you. I think that it's wonderful because you both can kind of see things from the same perspective. When things aren't going good, you both know to take a moment, stop, and pray because you want to always keep God in the center of what it is that you have going on. And I think just having that faith that things will be better or things will be okay between the two of you with anything that you're going through and you're about to face is always a plus. So what do you think are some of the benefits of being in a gay relationship or a gay Christian relationship, I guess?
I think the benefits of being in that type of relationship is that because the odds are stacked against you, it feels so much better when you guys win and you guys work out. At first we were rocky and then we got to a better place, and now we're at one of the best places in our relationship we've ever been. And it didn't take marriage to do that, but being in a relationship with someone and in a gay relationship with someone and y'all share the same faith, it's easy, especially when prayer comes in and when going through comes in and when, facing hard days comes in. You have that foundation of faith and you have that foundation of Christianity. I don't want to say religion, but spirituality, that when I feel at my lowest, I have someone that can bring me back up to where I need to be, and it's vice versa. So I think that's one of the main benefits of being in a relationship, period.
So have you ever been in a relationship with someone that wasn't a Christian or not a Christian, but somebody that did not or wasn't in tune with their spiritual selves? Have you ever been in one of those relationships?
I have.
I mean, I'm obviously it didn't turn out good because you're married to me. But
I mean, it's a struggle. It's a struggle because, especially, we will talk about this on another video, but religion and spirituality are two totally different things.
Right.
And I'm a spiritual person. So, being with someone who isn't in tune spiritually is kind of hard, and it's kind of like you're warring when you get around them, because a lot of things attach to you. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of things attach to you, and it can make it harder for your mate who is spiritual and you're not. It can make it harder on them because they're so in tune with their spiritual side that a lot of things can come in their presence and not bother them.
That's good. I too was in a relationship with someone that was once a Christian, and then because of the bashing that came from preachers over the pulpit or other people that profess the faith of Christianity against their lifestyle, they backed away from the church and didn't want anything to do with anything that had anything to do with the church, with the Bible, God, Jesus, whatever. And that was one of the toughest relationships that I ever had to be in or deal with because I was so churched. Mind you, I said I was churched. Because I was so churched, I had to be in church every Sunday. I had to be in church every Wednesday. I had to go when my pastor had to preach somewhere. I had to go to revivals. And they didn't really understand why I was giving so much of myself to the church. And they spoke against it a whole lot of times. It was even times when I wasn't able to go or had to call and find a ride from somebody else because my car keys had been taken or hidden and I couldn't get up and go how I wanted to. And then just at night, even like trying to sleep next to them was always hard because I'm such a spiritual person, and because they were battling so many things that they were battling. I used to always pick it up at night while they were sleeping, and I wasn't able to sleep. So it was tough. It was very tough. And I guess with that, going into the downside of being in a gay Christian relationship, I just expounded on some of those things because the church is so against it. The church speaks so highly against homosexuals. And I don't even like to use that word because I don't like to label myself homosexual. And a lot of times I don't even like to label myself gay. I'm a man that's in love with another man. This is my partner. This is my husband, and we ain't going nowhere. We don't have to worry about the labels that society try to places on us or anything like that. I am a black man that is proudly in love with another black man, and I wouldn't change it. But because the church frowns upon it, it makes it hard to love. Let me not even say love. Let me take it to this. It makes it hard to be who it is that you know you are, because the dominant religion of society is Christianity, right? So because that is the dominant religion, the beliefs of Christians have not only been penetrated and saturated into the people in the church, but even people who don't go to church, or they didn't really grow up in church, or know things of the church, or they don't walk a certain way or talk a certain way because they haven't been in the church. That is also their belief system as well. So for society as a whole, it is wrong for a man to be with another man, a woman to be with another woman. So that's the belief of society. So it makes it hard, which is why we have so many guys who are on the down low, because society has made it bad. They start using words. They call us things that we're not. They use slurs that I'm probably not going to say on here because I don't know if it's going to be allowed content on YouTube. But so because of those things, a lot of guys are scared, and a lot of girls, they're scared to be who they authentically are on the inside, because there have been so many cases where 13, 14-year-old little Michael has come to, well, not even come to their parents. His parents found a letter that he wrote to another boy, or found a text message on his phone that he wrote to another boy, or walked in on him and another boy on top of each other, kissing or hunching or doing whatever. And now they have put him out. They have disowned their child. This child is on the streets. They have nowhere to go. They don't know. They can't fend for themselves. The only thing they can do for money is either fall into prostitution. They start stealing in order to make money, to be able to live, and then they fall into drugs, and eventually they're dead. So because we've seen that so many times, it makes it hard for people to even come out and be who they truly are, because society has made it so hard. So now, with all that being said, those are the downsides to being in a gay Christian relationship, because me and my husband will never be respected as one in the church, because it is so frowned upon. Even down to a situation where, and we kind of weren't talking about it, but I don't care. I think sometimes that you can really kill and silence a situation by talking about it. Sometimes you can really heal from a situation by going ahead and talking about it. But it's a situation, like he said, he sings sometimes. My husband was on the praise team at his church, and because we got married, and our marriage was public, we weren't trying to hide anything. And a lot of people, and I'm going to continue with the story. I know I keep getting sidetracked, and you stop me or cut me off or start talking because I feel like I'm talking a lot. But a lot of people probably wonder why our relationship or our marriage has been on such display, because a lot of people always say, oh, well, you putting up all these pictures, or you talking about your mate all the time on social media. Who are you trying to convince?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't got nothing to do with convincing people. The reason I do it is to free others, to let others see, hey, we're in love. We love each other, and we got married, and we're not afraid to show the world. And I am opening a door or creating a lane for those who are as well a part of the church, or not even a part of the church, but I mean, that's mostly the people that are around us, our friends and stuff. But for those others that are in relationships, you don't have to be closeted. You don't have to be secret. You don't have to hide your relationship. You are who you with. I mean, you are who you are, and you're with who you're with. So I wanna be able to be that voice, to be that model, and to be that light for those other people to be free. Be free and live and walk in your truth. But anyway, nonetheless, because our marriage was so public, people had started calling his pastor, asking why would he have him singing on a praise team in front of people, and he's married to me. And his pastor came and had a meeting with the two of us, and he got sat down from leading praise and worship, and he has many other spiritual gifts, but none of those gifts can be used or operated in that ministry because they are not in agreement with what it is, the decision that this adult man decided to make for his adult life. So those are some downsides to it. You go ahead and talk. I've been talking a lot.
I guess for me, I guess it's hard for the people to accept us because the church has been so comfortable displaying dysfunctional relationships or situationships or arrangements. They're used to a man being with a woman because that's the ideal look. That's what the ideal look. Every church boy wanted a wife at some point in time, whether he was gay or not. He wanted a wife so he can be welcomed in the cult of the church. And we label being gay as a struggle or a spirit. But it's not, the struggle isn't in the lifestyle, the struggle is in the ownership. Because I can't own who I am if I'm not even comfortable telling myself who I am.
Correct.
So yes, I am going to be down low, can't live my best life, can't be happy or be full in who I am because I'm too busy trying to be accepted by somebody that'll kick you under the bus as soon as you make them mad. And that's the real of it all. So before my decision in marrying Cedric, I sat down and talked to myself because at first I was like, I don't want to go public. I told him I didn't want to go public with it because I didn't want anything to come after me. I had a lot of things that I was afraid of. But then I thought about it and I said, Ani, you are who you are. And it's no shame if I hide from you and lie to you about who I am and God knows who I am. That means I'm putting you before God. And I can't do that. Because he sees my every action. He knows what I am doing. He knows my thoughts and my patterns and what I like. So if I lie to you about what I like and I start doing stuff and playing with people's mind and hearts and stuff like that, that means I am putting the cult of the church before God.
Oh man. So what I will say is this is good. So we don't want to give them too much because this is just an introduction video. But this is good. This is what you can expect from this channel. Now we will be playing some pranks on each other as well. I know a lot of you guys get off on pranks, so we will be pranking each other. But this is kind of the meat of what it is that you will get on YouTube. And you guys also, we like for people to ask questions. So ask us questions, submit questions. We'll get on YouTube. We will answer them. All of our information will be down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure that you take that link, send it over to your social media so all of your other friends could like and subscribe. And do you have anything else you want to say? All right, so I guess we don't have anything to say. So again, my name is Cedric.
I am Ani.
And you're chilling at the
home.